Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the recent announcement between Lovable and Databricks that allows us to vibe code apps in Lovable that can connect directly with your Databricks data. It's really powerful, and I'm going to quickly show you how that works. So maybe just to start, Lovable is a very nice vibe coding platform, very popular, that allows you to basically build any application with natural language. So you don't need to write any code. You just express what you want, and then you can build it out. So the first thing we want to do is head over to the Lovable site. So what we need to do before we kick off is actually connect Lovable to Databricks. So you can click on this plus icon here, click on connectors and manage connectors. I already have Databricks connected, but if you don't, you click here and click on add connection. And you give the connection a name. You specify your Databricks workspace URL, which you can find from your Databricks workspace, and then the client ID and client secret. So let me hop over to the Databricks workspace to show you how to get your secret if you don't know for your service principal. You click on the settings, you go to the identity and access, and then select service principal. Click on add service principal and add new, then you give your service principal a name. And as soon as you click on add, you get the client secret and then the client ID, which you now head back over to Lovable and you can paste that in there and you're ready to go. Cool. So I've set that up already. So we're good. What happens now is that we build an application. We just express what we want and then we can connect to the data that lives in Databricks. So I can say create an app that displays data from the big house schema in a dashboard format. So that's basically that. We're not trying to build anything too complicated. Let's see what it comes up with and let's see how the integration works. Cool. Give it some time and then I will just run through this and then we go through the steps if anything else comes up that we need to work on. So now Lovable has a couple of questions. Where does the Baker schema live? So it lives in the Databricks with the Databricks connector. So I want the dashboard to actually focus on sales and revenue KPIs. So that's good. What else? I think that's all that we need for now. Where does the Baker schema live? Yes, I think I'm good. Let's give it some time to build an application for us. Okay, it has a couple of other questions. So it's going to actually build the backend for us. It allows us to add an LLM on top of the app. And then, yeah, it's just asking me for some other settings. So let me just allow these. So I'm currently using the free edition. You get a couple of credits per day. But if you actually want to go and build out a full-fledged application, you can check out the paid subscriptions. This is the name of my service principal. So I can just click on connect. So now we're fully connected to Databricks and Lovable should be exploring and writing some queries to get the data that we need to be able to build this application. I'm curious to see what this looks like. Cool. As you can see, the app is ready. Actually looks pretty nice. You're getting data directly from Databricks. Really nice, really clean dashboard actually. So let's actually jump into Databricks so I can show you what is happening. Let's go to the query history, queries. Yes, so you can see Lovable as a source. So actually Lovable was writing queries directly on the warehouse. That's how it's actually able to provide the information that we see in the dashboard. Anyway, it's really cool. Curious to see what you guys built. But a very important point to mention is remember we're using the service principal to access this data. And if you are making sensitive data available in a Lovable application, this will be visible to everybody as soon as you publish. So what you need to do is ensure you also implement an authentication mechanism to ensure only authorized people are actually allowed to access the Lovable app. And then also the underlying Databricks data that is showing here. So that's a very important step. You don't want to expose internal sensitive data to the public. So it's important that you leverage some of the Lovable tools to actually put a front end here to ensure you only authorized people are actually allowed to view the application that you've built. All right, enjoy using this connector and see you in the next video. Bye.